What's up, my YouTube friends? How y'all doing? Welcome back, y'all, or welcome to my channel. If you are new, and if you haven't did so yet, hit that subscribe button and that little bell to all, so that you can get notified for when I upload again. You know, to all y'all newcomers, all my new subbies. If you did already, thank you so much. I really appreciate it if you already did. Y'all don't know how much y'all don't know how much it means to me. It means so much to me. I am forever grateful. I'm grateful for all my subscribers. Like I said, this really means a lot to me. So yeah, if you can or if you want to, like I said, hit that subscribe button and join our YouTube friend squad on here. Yep. But yeah, so anyway, let's get right into this video. What I'm doing here is, as you can see, I'm prepping my nail beds. Well, I'm trying to prep my nail beds. I'm trying to prep my nail beds. I'm prepping my nail beds with that. It's a fine sanding band from Profile Backstage. That's why I got that sanding, and is in a fine grit. So I'm gonna be going around my nail beds with that. I'm gonna do the same thing that I'm doing to all my nails, and you might gonna see me staying a little too long on my nail bed. So if you're watching this and you thinking, oh my god, why is she staying so long on her nail bed, like she's gonna damage her nail bed, the only reason why I'm doing that is because, you know, I got product on my nails. I still have a little bit of acrylic on my nails, and I'm trying to take it off with that sanding band. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. So like that, when I go apply my nail tips, I won't have hard trouble applying it, because for some reason when I go apply my nail tip and I got product right there on the free edge of my nail bed, it gives me a hard time to adhere. So I'm thinking it's because of that. Yeah. So I'm gonna be a little too long on my nail plate, like I said, only because I have acrylic on it and I'm trying to take it off. But if you don't have acrylic on your nail bed or hard gel or anything, do not do that. Do not stay that long on your nail bed, okay? Because you're gonna damage your nail bed. Trust me, you're gonna damage it, because it happened to me. I went through that experience where I kept on and on and on, not knowing when to stop, and my nail bed got so thin. Excuse me. My nail bed got so thin, and so oh my god, that when I would touch it or water, or I would put my hands under the water, oh my god, it hurts. It hurt. Like, that's how tender it was, that even the water hurting my nails. Yep, that's how tender it was. So don't not stay that long on your nail bed. Just go around it, just to take off that shine of your nail bed. Buff it a little bit. Do not put pressure on it, or none of that. And if you're using electric file, make sure you use it you can go from 3,000 RPMs up to 5,000 RPMs, depending on your e-file. Okay. So, and as long as you don't put pressure on your nail bed, you should be fine. Yep. But what I'm doing, yeah, is a whole different story. I'm trying to take the shine off of my nail bed too, but I'm also trying to take off some product out of my nail bed. So that's the only reason why you're going to see me staying that long on my nail bed. Okay. And I'm also, trying to use that sanding band also to try to push back the cuticles a little bit too. Yeah. But even though I use some other cuticle bits that I also use, that helps for around the cuticle area also. You're going to see me using that later on in the video. Okay? So just take that into consideration. And a little disclaimer. I am not a nail professional. I'm not a nail tech. I'm just a girl that loves to do nails. Okay? I just love to do nails. And I learned from watching YouTube. And I learned from when I used to go get my nails done at the nail salon. That's how I also learned, you know. But most of it was from YouTube. Okay, so if you want to learn and you want to learn with us, join me and my YouTube friend squad here on my channel. So hit that notification bell and that little bell next to it, to also you can get notified for when I upload again. Okay, this is a beginner friendly video tutorial, however you want to call it. Okay, I don't want to call it a tutorial. I don't want, because like I said, I'm not a nail professional. I'm not a nail tech. So I'm not going to be tutoring you something that I'm not. And I'm not in that professionalism world. You know, like, that's not my... What I'm trying to say is that I'm not an expert at this, okay? I'm not a professional at this. Not an expert. Said I learned from YouTube and I learned from watching, and this is from my experience from when I'm doing nails, and how, like I said, how I know, from my experience. So yeah. So like I said, I'm prepping my nail bed. Hey, look, right there, you can see it. Right there, you can see that I got nail product on my bed. See it? I'm trying to like take it off with my finger. Yeah. And you see me going right there with the standing bands. Yeah. So now you see that I'm going in with a needle cuticle bit. I'm going to be using that around my cuticle area to pick up any remaining product that I have left behind with the sanding band. So what you see me doing here on my thumb, I will be doing the same thing with the rest of my other fingers. And this needle bit right here is bomb.com. This is the shit. If you don't got one, get one, because this is gonna help out a lot with your lifting. Because if you got lifting problems, this will help out too. So if I was you, I would get one. So keep watching. This is what I'm gonna be doing to the rest of my nails. So now I'm going to be going in with my cuticle ball bit around that cuticle area again. I don't know how many times I say cuticle. Listen, take a shot for every time I say cuticle area, okay? We'll probably be drunk as hell. But yeah, I'm going to be using that around my cuticle area. And that's to, how can I say that? That's to okay, instead of using the cuticle cutter, the cuticle nipper, the cuticle scissors, I'll be using that. This is my substitute for any cuticle scissors, any cuticle nippers, okay? Any cuticle remover. Or I use this other cuticle tool, if I can't get it up with that cuticle drill bit, if I can't get it with that, then I'll use this other cuticle tool to remove any cuticles, okay? And I'm gonna put a picture up right here to show y'all what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's what I like to use around to take off my cuticles. For some reason, I cannot use them scissors. I cannot use them nippers. I can't use none of the other stuff. That's the only thing that I can use. And a lot of people don't like using that cuticle remover neither. They rather use the nipper or the scissors. Yeah, but not me. I like to use that one better. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing with this cuticle bit. So right here, I brought out 2 different nail tips because I didn't know which one I wanted to use. This one is the stiletto, and the other one over there, it was coffin. But I was like, now let me go with the stiletto ones because I want 2 of my nails to be stiletto and then the rest to be coffin. And the reason why I picked the stiletto ones because I can just, the stiletto ones, I can just clip the tip off and it'll become a coffin, So this is the reason why I went with the stiletto ones. And While I was applying these tips, it was giving me a hard time to adhere to my natural plate, to my nail bed. It was giving me a hard time to, like, for some reason it wasn't gluing on right. And to me, I'm thinking it's because um I still had a little bit of product on my nail bed. Yep. I still had a little bit of acrylic left on my nail bed, and that's probably why it did not want to stick right. Yeah, you see? I'm having hard trouble applying these damn nail tips. Hard trouble. You already seen when I took off the first nail tip, took it right off because it wasn't sticking right, and now I'm retrying again. Yeah, so right here, I already finished applying all my nail tips. I wasn't going to let it keep rolling of me applying each nail because we was going to be here forever. Because each nail, like I said, I had to take it off, put it back on, take it off, put it back on, because it wasn't adhering right. Like, it was driving me crazy. So right now, all I'm doing is cutting down to my desired length, to the length that I want. I'm going to do the ring finger and the middle finger stiletto, and then the rest of the fingers coffin. So right now I'm just measuring out the length and cutting out the shape. So my bad with the shaping. I was off camera for most of my shaping, as you can see. I edited out a lot of it. I just kept in the clips of the ones that were in screen, the one that was in camera. I kept I edited up to those parts of each nail. Yeah, because all the other rest was out of screen. It was not even worth putting it up because you wasn't seeing nothing. So now I'm going to be going in with my Mia Secrets dehydrator and primer. First, you're going to see me with a little brush, brushing away any dust, whatever that was left behind with the filing. And then I'm going in with the dehydrator. I went in with the dehydrator first, and now I'm going in with the extra bronze primer. And I'm only going to put one the extra bond primer. I'm only going to put it on one time. I'm not going to do it twice. And then now I'm going to be going in with clear acrylic. I'm just putting on a thin layer of clear acrylic on each of my fingers. And I like doing this because this also helps with lifting. I mean, if you have a good primer, that helps you with the lifting, hey, that's what's up. But if you put a thin layer of clear acrylic also before any other acrylic that you put on top of it, it's going to help with lifting, because that's clear acrylic, and clear acrylic adheres so much better, because they said that the clear acrylic is stronger and it's more like a glue than the color acrylics, if that makes sense. And I don't know if y'all ever heard that before, but I heard it before from other YouTubers that I watch. They said that the clear acrylic is more of a glue than the color acrylics. Because if you go in with the color acrylic on top of your natural nail without putting clear, it might not last long. It might not last long. And you probably will have trouble with lifting and all that, even though if you put primer and all that. Yeah. But also they say that to put that clear, you don't have to, but they also say that it's good to put it so like that you won't stain your natural nail plate with the pigment of the color acrylic, you know. So I do this regardless whether I'm going in with nude. Even if I'm using nude, I still put a clear thin layer of clear acrylic on each nail, just so it can help with not lifting, you know. And it did help, and I've noticed that. I'm telling you, because I do it to my sisters, and them nails be on for weeks and weeks. It'd be 4 weeks and they still got their nails on. Them nails still be intact. Yep. So that's what I'm doing right now with that clear acrylic, and then I'm gonna go in with cover pink, I think it is, and core white from Young Nails. So now I'm going to use a thin layer of base coat on that nail, just so I can apply those pink little sequin hearts that you see right there on the table. Yeah, I want to apply some of that hearts on that nail, but I'm going to put it with base coat. So basically the base coat is going to be my glue, you know. Or I could have used clear acrylic, but I choose to use the base coat, so I could just place it on there anywhere I want. I don't have to worry about the acrylic drying up on me while I'm putting the hearts on there. Yep, that's the reason why. Basically, so I can just take my time adhering the hearts to that nail without it drying up on me. So after I finished applying them hearts on that index finger, I went and cured it for 60 seconds under the LED UV lamp. And then now I'm going to be doing the same thing to the pinky finger. So now I'm going in with the clear acrylic again to encapsulate those sequins. Them sequin hearts that I got on them nails. That's what I'm gonna be doing. And it's more that I picked up a medium bead, but it was more on the wetter side, just so it could get in through them crevices, you know, just so it could get in between all them little hearts and all that. And now I'm gonna go in with a bigger bead, just so I can build up that apex and the strength of the nail. That's what I'm doing now. And also what I wanted to say is that I'm working with my non-dominant hand, okay? So please bear with me if you see the way I'm applying acrylic, or the way you seen that I was filing, or the way that you seen that looked funny to you. Like, why she's doing it that way? It looked like she's struggling. Well, I am struggling. I was struggling applying this acrylic. I was struggling while I was filing and all that, because I am doing this with my non-dominant hand. And another thing is that I'll be flooding the shit out of my cuticles with this damn acrylic. I need to stop getting too close to my cuticle when I go and apply that acrylic. I always do that. I always get too close to my cuticle that I end up flooding it. And next thing you know, I have to end up filing away around that cuticle area. And then sometimes I hurt myself around that cuticle area too, because I be trying to get in there with that cuticle bit or whatever bit I'm using to file my nails, just so I could get it right. And yeah, I need to stop doing that. Yeah, I need to stop getting really close to my cuticle area with that damn acrylic. So I'm just finishing up the with that clear acrylic, encapsulating them nails with the hearts on it. And then I'll be going to my middle finger and my index finger, which is going to be an ombre. So for those that want to know what color acrylic I'm using right now, is that white cord white from Young Nails, and then I'll be using the cover pink from Young Nails. Yeah, core white from Young Nails and cover pink from Young Nails, and then you already know what I use, the clear acrylic from Young Nails. Core clear? Yeah, core clear from Young Nails. So now I'm gonna go in with the clear acrylic so I can encapsulate all my nails, all my ombre nails. You know, I have to encapsulate them, so you have to encapsulate them so that you will mess your ombre up. So that's what I'll be doing now. And I want to ask y'all something. When you apply, when you do your application, your acrylic application, or your hard gel, whatever you using to do your nails, right? And you see that you already placed it one way, but you keep messing with it, like to perfect the nail, even though like you don't have to, but you just still keep messing with it, like what I'm doing right now. Like, okay, I applied the acrylic and it's on right and everything, but you see me, I keep swiping and swiping and swiping the nail. Like, leave that nail alone, girl. That nail already looks good. Leave it the hell alone. Why you keep messing with it? Do y'all do that too? Or y'all used to do that and y'all don't do that no more? Because that's another thing. That's wasting a lot of my time. Me trying to perfect the nail when it doesn't need to. Like, I feel as though it needs more acrylic. Or I feel as though it needs to be filed more. And it doesn't. But I still do it. Like, Is it because I have OCD, or it's because I'm a perfectionist and I'm trying to perfect the shit of that nail and it already is perfected? Like, if this ever happened to y'all, or it is happening to y'all, let me know. Help me out here, y'all. Like, tell me what to do. Like, because I just keep on messing with the nail. And like I said, this is what's holding me up. And this is what's wasting a lot of time of my time. Yep. I need to stop doing that. And I'm just coming back in to say about working on that reverse and forward mode. But yeah, me, I've tried it before. Okay, I'm working with my non-dominant hand, and a lot of people, when they switch. Oh, they switch over to either reverse or forward. Depending on which is your dominant hand. Okay, my non-dominant hand is my left hand, so I always worked in forward motion when on my E file. But when I do work with my non-dominant hand, I leave it at the forward motion. I leave it there. I do not switch it to reverse. For some reason, it doesn't file the same. It doesn't work for me. Like, it does not work for me. I've tried it before and I just can't do it. So I leave it at forward and I try my best to e-file the nail like that. But I also notice that hand filing is way better than e-filing when you are working with your non-dominant hand. I've noticed that. So I think for now on, I'm not going to use my e-file when I'm working with my non-dominant hand. Maybe only on certain things, maybe, but not to file like the whole nail to perfection. I think I'm gonna use the hand file instead. Yeah. And if I need to get around the cuticle area, you can do it with the hand file. But if you wanted to get like more the cuticle area more flush, then I might go in. I will use a cuticle bit and then just work around that cuticle area to make it more flush. Yeah, but yeah, for now on, I think I'm gonna just use that hand file instead of the e file. So right here, I decided to go in with my hand file. This is something I should have did from the beginning. I should have never used my e file. I should have just went in with the hand file, because now I just wasted all that time filing with the e file, which I could have just been doing that with the hand file, and that's it. Yep. So that's why I said for now on, I think I'm gonna just, because when I started filing it with the hand file, I liked it much better. I have more control with the hand file because of because of me doing the nails with my non-dominant hand. I have better control with it. So now I'm going in with my gel liner, my white gel liner, around the free edge of the nail. I'm just going to line it out. That's it. And after you finish lining it up the way you want it, then you cure it for 60 seconds under your lamp. And then after I do that, I go back, I think right here, that's when I wanted the lines a little bit thicker, and I went back and thickened it up a little bit. But after you do that, make sure you cure it for 60 seconds, and then I'll be doing the same thing to that pinky finger. So after I do that, now I'm gonna use my shiny top coat on those two nails, the index and the pinky finger. And then with the middle finger and the ring finger, it's gonna be matte, and my thumb. I always forget about my thumb, y'all. I'll never talk about my thumbnail, but the thumbnail is gonna be the same as the ring and the middle finger, matte. After I finish finding the placement of the gold embellishments on my nails, now I'm going in with my top coat. I put top coat around that gold embellishment so it won't turn. It don't have no diamonds on there or nothing. It just got pearls and little gold little balls. So I just put clear acrylic. Clear top coat or on that gold, around the gold area and all that, so it won't turn on you, so it won't tarnish on you. And then I put top coat inside of that heart shape, in the middle part, and I'm putting white holographic whatever glitter right in there, right in the middle of the heart, to give it a little shine in there. So that's how the nail came out. I hope y'all liked it. It was already getting late, so I said, you know what, I'll wait till tomorrow to add on more, whatever I wanted to add on to my thumb and to the two fingers right there. So this is how it came out. The next day I added this right there. That's a chain. I just, you know, measured it to go around the nails. I could have put just gemstones around that right there, but I had a chain, so I just put a chain right there around it. And this is what I did with the thumb. So this is the outcome of the nails, y'all. Hope y'all like it.